Vicki?
Oh, we can scrum with you.
We need you to...
No. By all means.
He's used to waiting for us.
He's used to waiting for it. He's not used to waiting for me, though.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Just a minute.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel to be the first elected independent?
Oh, wait, everybody ready?
No, she knows what we're going to ask her.
Okay. First of all, congratulations. How does it feel to finally be the MLA for Delta?
Well, it's nice to have it over and done, and it's nice to have the waiting finished. That's for sure.
What have they given you a sense of what kind of office you'll have? Are you in the basement, or are you in the office?
Mr. Barasoff has arranged for some lovely office space for me, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's what we were about to do, is perhaps go down to my offices shortly.
What's your first order of business? What are you going to do first? Aside from unpacking things for your office?
No, that's what I'm going to do first, so I haven't decided what my first order of business yet is.
Where's your parking spot? These are all the important questions.
It's number 18 temporarily. So.
Vicki, when you're in the House, what is this going to mean as an independent? Have they told you what kind of questions or how many questions you'll be allowed to ask?
No, that's what I'm meeting with the Speaker with, and whether that's subject to conversation today, I'm not sure.
Are you going to talk to the other House leaders about that? I mean,
I would expect so, and especially I would like to speak to Mr. de Jong about committee work. Yeah.
And what are you expecting on that front? Are you expecting on a committee?
I would certainly hope so. I think they should be treating all the members with respect, and I am definitely a new member.
Is there a committee that you're interested in more than others?
I would like to speak to Mr. de Jong first.
Vicki,
You
you
watched
were...
what happened when the NDP did not have official party status. You saw how the Campbell government treated the two members for the NDP. Do you think the government, you hope the government's learned any lessons in terms of the way they treated virtual independence there?
Well, it seems to me that Ms. James and Mr. Campbell have worked out a respectful attitude toward each other over the last term, and I think, if I understand it correctly from the clerk, that the House is operating fairly respectfully, so hopefully they will treat the people of Delta South properly and
Vicki,
recognize a member.
You were elected on a Delta First platform, but I'm wondering if you feel you have any wider responsibility to British Columbia as a whole in terms of addressing various different issues.
I have some very significant provincial issues that I'd like to address, and I'll do so as I get sort of the ground under my feet a little bit more.
What kind of issues?
Well, I think I'll leave that for right now and just carry on with finding out where my office space is.
Vicki, you fought so hard to get here for so many years to get here. Now you're here. Is it a little bit daunting though, because you're all alone? You're that voice in the wilderness. You don't have a big budget. You're not like the other parties. Is it daunting what you're going to have to do?
Well, I'm interested in the process unfolding. I'm not particularly daunted. I think it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be up to me to make the role a significant enough one that I am listened to. And I think it's basically an adventure for myself and my constituents, and I'm looking forward to it.
So, how much of a voice do you expect to have here in the legislature?
Oh, I'm going to have a voice.
Have you hired any staff yet?
No, I haven't.
What are you
If you were offered a cabinet post, would you take it?
No, I wouldn't take it. I think that would mean crossing the floor, and I'm not about to do that.
Why are you hesitant to talk about the issues that brought you here? Why are you hesitant to say what are the biggest things you're going to fight for?
I'm not hesitant to say, but I have just been sworn in, so I'd like to just take a big deep breath and carry on from there. There'll be plenty of time to talk about
your
that.
family, obviously your dad was a federal conservative, and I think you had some role to play there too.
Yes, yeah.
You've mentioned no plans to cross the floor, but I was wondering if Wilf Hannay phones you up from time to time, or if the BC Conservative Party is interested in you.
I'm not a BC Conservative, I'm a federal Conservative.
I see.
I've spoken to Mr. Hannay, but I've never indicated that I want to participate in the provincial party.
Has he asked you to?
Oh, yeah.
When you say you're
Well, before the election, yes, they wanted me to run for them, and I just declined.
Are you confident you will still be an independent 4 years then, given all these approaches from other parties?
Well, yeah, I am, actually.
Have you spoken to either of the two party leaders?
since
Carol
being
James,
confirmed?
yes, Miss James called, and it was very delightful of her.
What did you talk about?
Just welcome to the house, and if they can be of assistance, please ask them. But I really don't like to keep the speaker waiting
Can we
here.
just one more, did the Premier not call you? Have you not spoken?
No,
to
I
him?
haven't spoken to the Premier.
What do you think of that?
He's the Premier of the province. I didn't really think about it. Mr. Opal called, and that was sufficient for me.
One clarification, when you say you're a federal conservative, are you a member of the Conservative Party
Yes,
federally?
yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ladies
thanks.
and
Good
gentlemen,
luck.
very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.